Welcome to our day 17 of the Magic Book by Rhonda Byrne. Today is all about the magic check. So let's start this beautiful journey of a magic book. So they say in the magical universe, there are no coincidence and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. This is said by a writer and a poet, namely William S. Burroughs, who lived until 1997. So he says when you direct gratitude's magical power towards any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money. All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you're worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you fearful about money. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may be experiencing currently. And gratitude is a guaranteed way for you to do that. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you're grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you're doing the very thing that brings more money to you. You have already experienced and practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. So before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. Because if you're not grateful each time your riches or money increase, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. So, very important for us to understand that if we are envious and if we are fearful about money, that's going to come true. Because like attracts like, what you think is what you get. And if you want to attract money in your life, experiencing gratitude, practicing gratitude, and whenever money comes in, saying thank you, being grateful for that, then money or any forms of riches that you get, you're increasing the money flow into your life. But if you take it for granted, then the money will stop coming because you haven't said your thanks enough. So money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, or anticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner, and when you're about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted. When there's a money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you need to buy. The end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So, whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance means that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money receiving through that circumstance. If you tell a friend you're about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, or if you're planning to travel and you hear about discounted special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers your address rate, or a service provider offers you a far better package, your money magically increased through the saving of money. Are you getting the idea of the unlimited situations where you can receive money? Most likely. You've experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realize it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's universal law. Any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that cost money is a result of your gratitude. You'll feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will help you and keep attracting more and more abundance in your life. Rhonda Byrne says, when I arrived in the US several years ago, I arrived with two suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car. So I mostly walked everywhere, but I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the US. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its four plates, four knives, four forks, and four spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places. And I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than that, other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things. I had the most basic material things to survive. And then suddenly, I had my own personal driver and car. I was grateful. So I was given more. And that is exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the gratitude bank of the universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know you're going to spend that money on. Money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you won't be able to feel as much gratitude. But when you really imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more great gratitude than if you just were grateful for money. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank magic checks from www.secrettv/magic check. Of course, I will be sending a magic check copy, a PDF to you all today on the group. So that, of course, will be a little helpful. If you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your very first magic check. And after you receive the small amount, you can keep increasing the amounts on your next checks. The benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know what you did, that you did it. You will know absolutely that the gratitude, the magic of gratitude worked. And the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. Now, once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want and put as much excitement, gratitude into it as you can. So let's start small. Think of something with lesser amount that you really need to buy or have. Write in your check, touch it, feel it, take a printout if possible, and or you can stick it on your fridges or your board, wherever you see it very often. And when that wish is fulfilled, you can put that in a journal, stick it there. That wish has come true. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and the next check can start rolling. That's how the world of magic keeps increasing. Gratitude, check, and everything keeps increasing. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, or a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in a store. If you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you can feel the excitement and gratitude in advance. Now, you might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. So imagine buying yourself an airplane ticket or opening a college bank account and feel as happy and grateful as if you've really received it. Now, after you've completed these steps, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. on at least 2 more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands, picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted, and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you're really doing it. If you want, you can do it more times in the day. As with any other magical practice, you can do it. You can't do it too often. So do it as much. Now, at the end of today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. You can even stick it in your bathroom mirror, maybe your refrigerator, maybe underneath, keep it underneath your magic rock in your car or your wallet or at the background of your computer. Scan it, put it like a backdrop. Anytime you see a magic check, feel as though you've received the money and be grateful that now you can have it or do what you want with that money which has come in or whatever you intended it for. Now, when you've received the money on your magic check, or if you received the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really, really want. And continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. Today's magic practice number 17 is very simple. It's about the magic check. First thing is very important every day. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each list, each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, thank you thrice, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, the magic check that I was saying today to all of you, you can take a printout of that. Now fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Number 3 is most important. It's just not about manifesting, about wanting something. Now hold your magic check in your hand and imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. So feel as happy and grateful as you can that you have received it. Now, this works like a magic exercise. I have made my children also do it. So, firstly, the power of attraction, law of attraction works. Children are also learning that we can manifest things, smallest little thing, even a pair of shoe for 4,000. Suppose they don't have the 4,000, they're asking you for it. Let them just write the check, feel it, and somehow or other, whether there's a gift or whether there's something, somehow they will get it. So, you're going to be actually incorporating this beautiful magic in their lives as well. And you can, of course, do it yourself. And we need to talk about that. Now, number 4, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you really want, and feel as grateful as you're really doing it. Number 5, at the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want. And repeat step number 2 and 4, 2 to 4, all of them. Number 6, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Now you don't have to download this magic check because I will be sending it to you. But just see, this check is not a conventional check. So what you have to do is fill in the date, your name, and the amount you wish to receive in the currency of your choice. It's signed by the universe, so it really is powerful. So that's it for today. Any questions, anyone, about this chapter? It's very simple. You can print out the check. You can even draw the check in your journals, fill in the amount, cut it out, paste it, whatever you want to do.